just like that. And it's scary. It's seriously very scary. And I am hoping for time to slow down a little for the sake of all of us who's at home and just staying in and surviving, hopefully thriving at the same time. This is Rahul Said here from Noble Sky International. Sorry, my introduction came a bit late. Okay, so I hope everyone that is coming online is doing well. Let's just wait for a few more of you to join us. And tonight will be a little bit more explanation on how, where we exactly find our deals in the US. We used to only acquire from properties auction sites, but as of now, we've moved and diversified into different channels of purchasing, and we would like to buy from different points of sale, points of people who want to sell, right? So, okay. So it's about a minute and a half now, and let's see what's happening. If you are in wherever you're from, please just drop in the comment. Let me know where are you from. Hopefully you're from another country that I've never heard before. Okay, right. So how's everyone? Just hope that all of you are doing good, and I'm very excited to share my information tonight. And I'm sure that many things here that I'm going to teach you and show you would be suitable and beneficial for a lot of you watching. Okay, all right. So let me know where you're from. Come on, just let me know where you're from. Just drop a comment. If you are in my private page, my private profile, I believe, because we use this software called StreamYard, I don't think it will be able to sync into my system here. Okay, so you might want to go into my page if you like. Same name, Rahul Said, onto my page, and then you comment that, then it will appear. In my private profile, it doesn't for some weird reason. I'm not so sure why. Okay, and also grant StreamYard access so that we know it's you. Okay, so that we know that you are the one, whoever you are commenting, so it doesn't show as somebody. Okay, on my control panel. Okay, so let me see. All right, so how's everyone? Doing good? Let's rock and roll. Okay, let me just share my screen. I wouldn't be using much of a screen tonight, okay? It's just for me to just give you a bit of understanding. Okay, at least you know where I'm at. Okay, so the title for tonight would be 3 sources where I find the deals in US real estate. Hello, Chun Chin, wherever you're streaming from. I hope you're doing good. My old buddy from primary school. Oh my goodness, you're from my primary school friend. My gosh. Okay, where are you? I hope you're doing good. Okay, he's also one of our investor, in fact. Okay, so where we find deals in the US, there are plenty. And there's a lot of places, in fact, a lot more than you can find in local markets. In the US, such a huge country with huge amount of inventory and property value in the trillions, in fact. So they have many different sites serving different markets. There are some websites that are serving national markets, so we're going to go through them in a short while. Okay, so all right, before we go into that, let's just take a look at a bit of the news. On the news this evening, as of today, what I have been reading a lot about is vaccine. Vaccine, how do you pronounce that? Vaccine, right? Vaccine, yeah. So Moderna CEO, in fact, his stock price for his company shot up because of the news that there was reporting that he's actually testing. Okay, there's testing of a potential vaccine for coronavirus, and if it does work as how we hope that there'll be a vaccine, expect this company stock price to skyrocket and go parabolic. In fact, okay, because vaccine is what people are looking for, right? There are so many pharmaceutical companies all around the world rushing to be the first company to develop a vaccine for the virus, because the moment your company develop a vaccine, you're instantly going to create billions. Okay, literally billions. And if it's happening in the US, apparently the US government is going to determine who gets the first dose. I don't know whether that's good or bad. I really don't know. Okay, in the control of a government. Okay, so I hope they would be fair and kind to every nations around the world and be able to distribute the vaccine all across the planet. I hopefully. Okay, so that's another vaccine. This is Moderna. So the stock went up. okay, went up because of the report that they are developing, they're near to developing a vaccine. But there's still a lot of reports that says vaccine is about a year away or so. Okay, so we don't know. You know what? If, in fact, even SARS, SARS, there's no vaccine developed for SARS. But because of the situation now for coronavirus, it's a little different. It's the rate of infection is so high. So they have realized they have to develop a vaccine for COVID-19. Okay. There's also a Chinese drug maker, okay, that is in talks with various governments around the world and to develop a vaccine. And one of the countries they want to work with is the US, in fact, because of the scale of infections in the US that's happening now. And they feel that the US is the best place to try out the vaccine. Okay. All right, so enough of vaccine talk today. I'm just going to go into a bit of the news. So the content that we want to discuss. So there are several different sites. I said 3. In fact, there's more. Okay, I'll give you one more bonus at the end later. All right. So there are property listing sites that is equivalent to our Property Guru or our what we call iProperty. Okay. So Property Guru, iProperty. These are the sites that we will go to locally to find properties that are on sale. In the US, there are many different kind of property sites. In fact, there are hundreds of them, but there are the top ones that aggregate a lot more. It has a lot more traffic and a lot more potential, whereby you can sell better in the top sites because of the sheer number of listings available and the traffic that comes through, and the system that perpetuate the listing. So some of the sample property listing sites that I want to share with you tonight, this evening, would be the number one, my opinion, Zillow. Zillow.com. Okay, Zillow.com is the top. In fact, I think they probably rank second after Realtor.com. Zillow.com is the top property listing site in the US. It's huge. We use Zillow all the time, but not to base Zillow sites for our property value. Okay, it is to find that the property is listed in Zillow. We don't know if they're listed in Zillow means they're going to be listed literally everywhere, but at least have a gauge of where our properties stand around the neighborhood. Okay, so Zillow is our first go-to site whenever we want to search for property values, especially. All right, but they are not exactly the best in terms of giving an estimate. They call it Zestimate. Now, Zillow is a site that you can use easily all around the world. If you just punch in the address in the US, you'll find it appear in Zillow. In fact, if you have a friend who lives in America anywhere, you can just punch in the number there. Okay, and if I were to go now, I'm looking at finding properties in the city of Orlando. Let's take a look at Orlando. So all our search today will be based on Orlando. You know where's Orlando? Disney World, Universal Studios Orlando in Florida. They have a lot of it's a very, very good area. The Disney parks and the Orlando and the Universal Studio parks, they hire hundreds of thousands of people. And the recent coronavirus hit them very badly, right? So what happens, in fact, is that they had to furlough and lay off a lot of workers. So a lot of people living in these houses might be in trouble in the next few months. So if they need to sell off the property, they might be wanting to sell off the property at a haircut, all right, at a discount. So this is something I am tracking Orlando very closely. Hopefully, we'll see whether Orlando is a place that will turn out well for myself and my investors. Okay, so I just need to type in Orlando, not Oral, Orlando, Florida. So just type in that. So if you type in the city itself, it will bring you the boundary that is in Orlando. So in Orlando, you are in this boundary. These are all the properties on sale. So at the top here, you will find all the different buttons that you can navigate around. In fact, let me tell you where is Disney World. Disney World is around here, right? This is where Disney World is. I think, in fact, all this entire big patch of empty land, this is the Disney parks. And if I'm not mistaken, Universal Studios is somewhere here as well. Oh, yeah, somewhere nearby. I've never been there. I've been to Disney World. It's on the south here. Okay, Lake Buena Vista. I used to stay there. Okay, so if I remove the boundary and I choose under the button here for sale, all right, leave the for sale button on up to whatever amount that you're comfortable with. In fact, if you want to put a $300,000 maximum, you can. How many bedroom and bathroom do you want to see? Properties, maybe put 3 bedroom, 2 bath houses. Boom, it's going to fly. Take a look. Boom, there you go. Okay, you see that? All right, now you see a lot of properties now on sale, up to 300,000. Let's put a range of between 200,000 to 300,000. So you know, it's a bit of a quality range that we're looking at. Well, there's still a lot. Okay, let's zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, so this area here is nearby to the Disney World parks. So in fact, let's just take a look. Where in the world? Okay, there you go. I think I searched for it earlier. There you go. This is on Google Map, Lake Buena Vista, right? It's right down here. We are here. This is Google Map. So Walt Disney is right down there. Magic Kingdom, okay, up north. Okay, Magic Kingdom is a huge park in the US. Disney Animal Kingdom, right? So this is the corridor where all the properties are nearby to Disney World. So when you have properties that are nearby to Disney World, what will happen is that you would be able to rent out your property on vacation sites like Airbnb, VRBO.com, whatever sites, while at the same time use a property for you to stay in. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm going to explain about this new product line that we are opening up. We call it Skylux. Skylux is a bit different than our traditional flipping and rental model. Skylux means you're buying property that you potentially want to live. It's your vacation home. You're going to use leverage to buy that property, and you would be able to go and live in a property when you travel to the US for your vacation or whatsoever. Okay, so we have 7 cities that we have identified. I will explain later. Maybe I'll tell you now. First one, Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego in California. Then you have Orlando, Miami. Okay, then you have New York City, and last but not least, Las Vegas. These 7 cities will be the main cities that we want to focus on. The most expensive being San Francisco and San Diego. Okay, but the other cities are not too bad. New York City can be quite expensive as well. So these are the cities we want to be able to target and identify for any potential investors that we have who are interested in using some form of leverage to acquire properties in these cities, whereby when you are not there, you rent it out on Airbnb or something. Let's like a professional company take care of it. But if you're there, you don't have to spend anything on hotels or other rentals because you have your own place. Of course, if you travel somewhere else, you need to rent the hotels or whatever there. But in areas like if you're going to Orlando for Magic Kingdom or whatever, you have your own house to live in. This is something that we realize that some people are asking for, whereby they want to buy a house where they can call their second vacation home or their second home, whatever they want to call it. It's all the way in the US. And even in fact, if you are able to afford, like example, 100,000 US, plus you would 100,000 US is a down payment, and at the same time you would be able to afford $1,500 to $1,800 in monthly repayment, which you don't have to pay for. The tenant will pay for it, or whoever occupies your property will pay for it. You will be able to acquire that kind of property. That's the kind of rates that we're talking about. Okay, so more info. If you want more info on that, reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to assist you. Okay, so Zillow is one site that you can look at. So there's a lot of properties on sale. New homes, in fact, even there are new homes on sale that you can buy. There's a lot, plenty, man. Let's take a look at what is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom between 2 to 300,000. There are 7-bedroom, 4-bath. Look at that. 7-bedroom, 4-bathroom. You can run around the house playing catch. Okay, in Kissimmee, near the Disney parks. It's huge, guys. Price reduced for a quicker sales, fixer upper. Okay, near the Disney attractions. Wow, look no further. 7-bedroom, 4-bathroom. This is huge. Behemoth, $279. And in this situation, this coronavirus situation, you can actually make an offer. Maybe throw an offer if you're really serious. $250K. Can I just buy for $250,000? You might even get it for $250,000. This guy is probably desperate to sell. Okay, so this is an example that you can buy. You can even do a video tour. All right, video tour. There you go, video tour. Okay, then the other sites that you have would be Realtor.com. Similar, okay, to Zillow. Maybe Realtor.com is a bit bigger. So Orlando, the same thing. You can search for Realtor under Realtor.com. All the properties that are on sale. Not too bad, right? Let me ask you, 280,000 multiplied by 1.4. How much is that? That's about 392,000 Singapore dollars. 400,000 Sing. What can you buy for $400,000 Sing in Singapore? Maybe a 4-bedroom flat. 4-bedroom flat for $400,000 in Orlando, near Disney World, near Universal Studios, the biggest attractions on the planet. Maybe just before Shanghai, but whatever the case, a lot of tourists there, a lot people, and it opens up. Trust me, tourists will come back in force. There, you can buy this huge house for 400,000 Singapore dollars. A lot of us are going to a condo sale nearby to put down payment of 200,000 and then taking $1 million loan for a property that you will not see the return of money. Hopefully, all you're hoping for is capital gains in a few years down the road. Okay, but here I'm showing you a huge house for 400,000 in premier Orlando, guys. Orlando is a premier place. My goodness, oh my God. Okay, so you can look at all this property. Okay, so same thing, Realtor.com, play around. There's plenty that you can find. Word of caution. I'm going to say something. Word of caution. Do not just buy blind, guys. Don't just buy blind. Find, buy. You're trying to compare this with a Singapore property. Don't do that. I was giving you the comparison for good reason, just to explain your investment property in Singapore and in the US, how does it differ. But in America, we have our methodology, our research to ascertain whether the property is a good buy or a bad buy. Let me give you a sneak peek a bit about what I'm talking about. We punch it through our research. Okay, we have a research sheet that we know exactly what we're buying, and everything is punched through professional numbers so that we know what we're buying, whether the property value is worth or not. Okay, this is our research sheet. Okay, that's about it. I'm not going to show you too much. Okay, so anything that we buy, we'll go through research, we'll go through an analysis, and after the analysis, we would decide whether it's a good buy or not a good buy. Okay, based on our strategy, of course. You don't just want to buy anything blind, right? So Realtor.com is another site. It's plenty, and you can buy them on the internet. In fact, over the internet. Let me just see. There you go. Plenty of houses. 165. Wow. Crazy, man, these prices. So trust me, the rental there is a lot more healthier than local property rental. This is a lot healthier numbers here that you can see. Okay, so that's Realtor.com. All right, next, after property listing sites, auction sites. What do I mean by auction sites? You know, property that has fallen under in two things: bank loan or property tax. So when we talk about bank loan, they go through a foreclosure auction. Okay, so sites like auction.com or foreclosure.com. This will be sites that you go to buy property online from bank for houses that fell under with their bank loans. The lender will foreclose on the property. Depends on the laws of the state. There are different steps to do so. This requires a lot more knowledge and understanding, a lot more research before you just buy. Don't just go online and buy, because you might not get clear title for the property. That you must know how to get clear title. So this is important that you know what to do. So this is foreclosure.com. The difference between this and buying from Realtor.com or Zillow.com is the price point. The price point that you get from auction.com or foreclosure.com, you get it cheaper. It's potential that you can get it even cheaper than what is the value, but not so cheap compared to another auction site called tax auction. In this case, a sample tax auction site is this place called realauction.com. Okay, realauction.com, we use this a lot for our property bidding in Florida especially. So the one that we bought a lot is in Duval County. Okay, but let's take a look at Orlando, which is called Orange County. There you go, Orange County. So if I click on Orange County, okay, so you will be able to see this site with auction calendar. And now, there you go. So there you have it, properties that are on foreclosure. So if you see here, there's something that you have to take note. There's 0, okay, of 3. Meaning, as of now, they're having, maybe there's on the 19th, they're restarting their auction. Whatever that's happening here, 0/whatever the number is because of the moratorium for auction, for foreclosing of properties. They've pushed it back. So any property that's coming on auction would be pushed back to a later date until the entire coronavirus situation tides over, okay, and stabilize. Then they will probably resume auctions of the foreclosure of those properties. Okay, but perhaps I'm seeing here on the 19th of May, they are resuming some auction site, okay, some auction for some properties. So there you go. On May 19, 2020, these are the properties that, okay, whatever this property is not exactly a good property. It costs, it's $12,000 in assessed value. Not something I want to look at. I'll just probably skip through that. This is something potentially that you can look at. Okay, 103,000, final judgment 137,000, starting price, whatever the price, they will see the highest bid. The problem with foreclosure auction, right? Foreclosure auction, the main problem buying from foreclosure, not from tax auction, it is you are also fighting with the lender, and the lender would most likely want to outbid you, okay, and then take over the property. So you have to know, you have to have the right skills to go and buy from foreclosure auction. You must know what you're buying. The other one that you can look at is tax auction. Oops. Orange County. Okay, let me just go through another county. Miami. Okay, Miami has a lot more inventory. Okay, Miami-Dade County. This is Miami. Let's take a look at Miami. Miami County is down south of Florida, down south of Orlando. So, okay. Tax deed on the 21st of May. There's 27 properties on sale. Okay, on the tax auction, and there you go. Okay. So these are all the properties that are coming out on sale. Wow, what's this? Miami Beach, 1,500 Bay Road, Miami Beach, Florida. Right? Assessed value, this is not even market value. Assessed value in Florida is about 20% lesser than market value. So you can add 20% more of the property here, in fact. Okay, so we are looking at about 456 divided by 0.8. 170,000 okay, for this property. So let's take a look what property this is. Let me see. And I can also take the address, copy. Let's take a look at it on the map. Okay. Ta-da. I'm seeing this for the first. What the hell is this? Wow, nice. Ooh, right on Miami Beach, South Beach. Although not facing the premium one on this side, but not too bad. It's right on the coast. Okay, this is right on the coast. Whatever. Oh, it's a condo. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ta-da. This is the property. Huh. Who wants to buy a property here? Who wants to buy this one? Anyone interested? Starting bid. Let's take a look. Starting bid, how much? 43,000. Market value about 570, give or take. I'm not sure. I have to do more research, of course. Let's take a look. What does Zillow say is the property value? Oh, 300,000. Oh, hang on. We need to know exactly what unit that is. Okay. So it says about $300,000 in value. All right. So I might be. Okay, so this is about 300,000. So we have to check, every property is different. Okay, so this is a condo. A condo is a bit different, so you're looking at a different kind of property. So the value is for this condo is about 300,000. Okay, so there you go. And where's the this one? Okay, so this is the condo facing the beach. Okay, not too bad, right? Do you think y'all think nice? You want to buy? Anybody wants to buy? Anybody want to throw in some money and buy this condo for $45,000 starting price? Maybe maximum be 100,000. You want? Okay, so this is one example. Of course, what I'm doing now is just on the fly. Okay, guys, it is just on the fly. So we need more info before we make any decision to buy. Do you understand? You don't just buy because it's so exciting, right? That's emotional. Don't ever do that. Okay. And vacant lot. Anybody wants to buy a piece of land for 14,000, value 173. There's also another one. Very nice. Okay. Sometimes you will get addicted to seeing property price starting so low, 21,000. value 219,000, you get addicted and you want to keep going into it. What is this? What is that? What is this? Another one more. Whatever this is, 32,000, value 376 of Miami. Okay, I love Miami sometimes. Okay, been there. We just went there back in November. Beautiful place. And you have a lot of nice view for the men, especially a lot of nice view. Okay, you can go there for nice view. All right, so okay, before I get out of hand and keep going for more property, auction sites is the second site that you go to. The third site that you can go to other than auction site, other than property listing auction, would be Facebook group. Okay, Facebook group will be the next one. So let's take a look at the Facebook group. Oops, sorry, let me close this. So cash, search for this cash buyers community. I just type cash buyers. See what shows up. Okay, there you go. So you go to Facebook and then you type cash buyers, and then you see a lot of cash buyers, JVs, and deals. Those with a lot more members would be the best one you want to join first. Okay, so I joined a lot of them for obvious reason, because I will go in to want to acquire some properties for our investors. So if you see me bidding and asking for info, don't try to come, hey, hi, are you buying this for me? Don't do that, okay? Because you will freak me out for a while and people are wondering, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so this is one of the groups that I've joined before, and they have a lot of properties on sale. So I can just type here Orlando. You see a lot of posts of people selling property here. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so I can type posted by in the most recent, sort by the most recent post for Orlando. There's one here. Okay, ta-da! What is this? This property is ugly. Who the heck paint their house purple? Okay, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, Orange County, Orlando. Tax about $2,200 a year per square. 2160 square foot, asking for 174,000. After repair value 225,000. You have about $50,000 equity when you buy this property. But do your research. Don't just buy blind. Important. Do not ever try to buy this thing blind. Okay, always do research to ascertain what is the real value of the property, because the numbers there might not be the truth. Let me just see. Okay, can you see? Okay, right. So research is needed. Okay, guys, research is needed. For all you know, the value is 170, and you're paying more than what it is valued at. And with whatever research that you have, there's nothing wrong with making a counter offer for 120,000, 130,000. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, there's nothing. It's perfectly fine. Right. So this is a lot of properties here. Orlando is one. This is quick flip. There you go. One more. Currently cash flowing means this property has tenants inside for $1,300 a month, asking for 148,000. Total or rehab 20,000, 168. 168,000. Let's just take for argument's sake. 168,000, 1,300 a month, multiplied by 12 is $15,600. Divided by 170. All right, just put 170 round up. You are looking at a 9.17% cap rate. Okay, or what you call a gross rental yield. Not the greatest, okay? I'll be very frank, not the greatest for a property in America, because we can generate about 15 to 18% sometimes for some of the properties. This is not the greatest, but it also depends on area. So in this area, maybe 9-10% is the average on gross rental yield. In Singapore, you will never dream of being able to generate 9-10% gross rental yield. Don't have, okay? You don't have any, and this is earning in US dollars. So you are definitely going to be able to earn better rates from the properties here. And 9%, not fantastic. I wouldn't buy for cash flow for this one. I wouldn't. Okay, I'm just looking at it in a glance. So I'm just going to go past them. So there's a lot of properties. So you can type maybe another city, Miami. People looking for deals. So if you have any property you want to sell, you can always reach out to them, ask them to buy from you. Okay, so this is 12-unit multifamily. Wow, okay, this is last year, so quite some time. It might have already been taken off from the market. Okay, someone might have bought it already. Okay, so all right, so take your time. There's a lot of property sites for you to go through, and we go through a lot of them. So Facebook group, property listing site, auction sites. These are the 3 websites that you can go through. The 4th one, a bonus for you, okay, that you can look at other than auction site would be Craigslist. Okay, Craigslist. Let's go to Craigslist. So just type CRAIDS, Craigslist Orlando, enter. Craigslist Orlando, open it. And this is another site where you can get bargains. Okay, I went to it earlier. Real estate for sale. Under housing, real estate for sale. Click on that. So these are some of the properties on sale. 3-2 single family home for 174,000. Not too bad. Wonder where it is. Okay, vacant land you can buy. One more, 263,000. Kissimmee, near the Disney World Parks for 263,000. Anybody wants to buy? Let me know. Okay. Ta-da! Pool. There's a pool in this house. Okay. So this is another one on sale for 317,000. 3-bedroom, 1622 square foot with a pool. Okay. Beautiful, right? So this is in Orlando. So you can search plenty of them. The idea is when whatever that you find, okay, you need to punch them through a series of research. These are some of the research that we have, and we are doing it on this particular property that we found. We are looking for a couple of properties that we want to buy in North Carolina. Okay. If you're watching this video, you know what I'm talking about, okay? The person in particular. So we have some of the data that we look for. We key in the address. We know what kind of property it is. And then we know how many bedroom, how many bathroom property it is, how big is the property, how big is a lot, and the year it was built at, whatever the English is, I'm not sure. Then I know the school rating, 4 out of 5 or 1 or 2 out of 5. We know the school rating. Then we know the crime rate in the area. Lowest. You want to buy properties in a good crime rate. Good crime rate. Am I saying correctly? Good crime. Low crime. No, not good crime. Low crime rate. You want to buy property in the low crime, not good crime. I don't know what the heck is a good crime. Okay. And you will know the income of the people there. So 42,000. On average, US median household income is about 50K. 42,000, just slightly below, but not too bad. Okay. So 55,000 is better, is average white collar family. 67,000 is better. Okay. And owner percentage and white percentage. I'm not going to explain why we use this, why we need to search for this white percentage. But owner percentage means in the area, how many percent are owner, how many percent are rentals. And it is important for you to know. If I buy a property like this one, Summer Breeze Drive, whatever this is, 91% of the people there owns the property. So I don't go buy the property for the purpose of renting. Nobody might not want to rent there. So it's important to know that. Okay. Then all these are the different links that you can go to for reference. And then you can bring it to level, that was level 1. Then you bring to level 2 analysis, whereby we do all the comparables. I'm not going to show you all this now. Okay. It's not the right time. And all the properties on rent. Okay, so all these data we find and we key in all the different, let me just bring up the, okay, all the vacancy, how many credit losses, operating costs for the property, the annual expense. Okay, this is for estimating rental. I can always change to, this one is my tech guy. He does all this, he's genius for all these things. Then I will know, okay, then you change to flip, this is a flip. This is our own proprietary research spreadsheet, okay, that we have, that even my mentor go through it. He said, yes, it's very good for you to go through this, because you know exactly what's your maximum offer price that you want to buy, so that you know how much profit you get to make for that property. Okay, for our clients and investors, they have the privilege of going through this spreadsheet. And this is something I don't just spread. I don't just give access to any old house. Okay, you have to be a member of our clients, and I will give it to you. All right. So that's about. Hang on, I missed one more stuff. Okay. So that is the research sheet. So any properties we buy go through this system before we acquire any of them. Okay. So next one I want to show you is this. So this is what I want to explain before we end off the night. So we have two main product line that we speak to our. I'm not trying to sell anything here, don't worry. I just want to explain how it works. SkyFlip is being able to buy the property, fix it up, and then wait for a while the project is happening, and then sell it later at a later date. That's flipping. Okay, you wait and then you get the entire proceeds back. SkyRent is buying the property, maybe do cosmetic rehab, and then rent it out, and then you earn rental income for as long as you hold on to the property. That's rental. Skylux is different. Skylux is buying the property, might be you have to fix it up because this is an emotional buy, because this is a property you want to live in. And then you rent it out. If you can buy full cash, by all means. If you need some form of loans, then we have the lenders to link up with you, because you want to buy higher quality properties. Then you rent it out on vacation sites, Airbnb and resorts, and then you holiday in the property. Okay, it's different. So Skylux is our latest offering, and I'm explaining this to a lot of our potential investors and some of you who looks at the US as a place where you want to do a lot of vacation in. Trust me, in America, got a lot of places to go. Not just LA or Orlando, not just Disney World. There's many other things you can do. Too many things you can do. So you can go there and have a lot of fun while having a family vacation in your own house, second home. Fully managed when you're not there by a professional management company who will give you the income. While if you want to go there and not spend money on hotels, you can. You have your own house. Okay, so this is some of the things that we want to explain. So we have these three main product line, and the Skylux is in development. We have been working with a local property management company to allow us to put your property on their service so that they will be able to manage it professionally for you. Okay, Airbnb might not be very legal in Singapore. I know they loosen up the rules a bit, but in the US it's perfectly legal. Okay, all right. So this is something that I want to explain. So if you have any interest in knowing how we do things and what we do, please don't be shy. Reach out to us. I'll be more than happy to explain how this works. Be more than happy to get on a phone call. If you need to speak to me privately or personally, I'll be more than happy to answer your call. And I'll be willing to explain how this works. We'll probably need about half an hour to 45 minutes on over Zoom if you want. Then we can show you how this entire flip, rent, or Lux works for you. Every investor is different. Okay, every investor is very looking for different things, so we don't expect you to conform to to a standard. You might have different aspirations, so we just want to hear what those are. All right. So other than that, I have nothing else for this evening, and I hope you enjoyed my live event for this evening. And if you are keen on knowing more, reach out to us, drop a message here, and we'll be more than happy to explain how this works. Okay. So I've gone above by about 10 minutes. I apologize. So other than that, have a good night, everybody. And please stay safe, take care, stay indoors. Let's pray for this circuit breaker to be over, or MCO to be over soon, or whatever lockdown we're in to be over very soon, and the virus vaccine to appear magically, hopefully. All right, bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you.